Hey guys, what's going on? My name is James Mason. Currently, well, I have a couple different trades going on. I have some investments, which they're long term, and a couple of them are actually in the red. But this one right here, even though I have it separated into day trades, it's actually not a day trade. It is a short term swing trade, and I'm just going to show you this real quick, and then I'm going to go to the chart and you know just go in depth on it. So, ticker ULTA ULTA. So, I bought, I bought three contracts. They're three calls. Um, Strike price 277 and a half, and expiration September 14th. So that's next Friday. So really not that much time left. And currently this is my profit, $1,050 at the moment. And as you can see, I was a little bit red, coming into the day already. So let's go to the charts. All right. Oh, hold on one second. Let me go back. And I actually want to show you this first. So I bought this on the 5th. So, a few days ago. And as you can see, this is what I paid for it and everything. All right, so back to the charts. And if you look down here on the news, basically, an analyst raised their price from 285 to 315. And that's just, on top of all the other good news with ULTA, their financials, and one of them Kardashian girls like putting their makeup in their store or something like that. I don't know. But and as you can see, this thing it's running. And so, I'm gonna pretty much just keep recording this, and we'll see how this plays out for the rest of the day. I may sell it. I don't know yet. It really just depends. But I expect this to kind of cool off and then take another strong run. So what I'm gonna do is I'll keep recording this, and I'll basically just put a time lapse from from here until basically when I come back to this. So I'll see you whenever. So all right, guys. So I am going to, not even sure what just happened there, but I am going to sell this bad boy off right now. Come on. Why are you lagging? Good lord. Why? Sweet. So there you go. Let's go back and look at this. And what a wonderful day on one trade. Now, if those other turds that I'm holding for investments would do something, this is why I'm not an investor. But anyways, so I'm glad you guys were able to see that. We can just, look over it real quick again. Shit, hold on. Here we go. All right. So I paid $4.10. So 3 contracts, that was $1,230. And then, basically I made the difference from here. And which, gave me over a $2,000 profit. And, that's pretty good. Nah, that's outstanding. So basically, I mean, heck, like, I pretty much made, let's see, I almost made 200% profit. So, man, you can't complain about that at all, especially on these larger cap stocks. And if you have followed me in my beginnings, I mean, I always traded, stocks. And then a buddy of mine, Jeff, on Twitter, he started breaking down and doing the math on my profits if I was just trading options. And as you can see, like, the money I made, only putting up $1,230 on the line. Now, for a couple days there, I was in the red, but with options, I did have a little bit of time. I had up until next Friday, and which obviously with shares, I could have held them forever, but to control 300 shares at like $275, I mean, that's right at 100 G's or whatever, or right at 90,000, and it just too costly. But I'm glad you guys got to see this as it transpired. Yes, even though they're calling for the target price to go up to 315, this potentially, I mean, it probably will bounce and go back up, but I made my profit for today, and the reason why I didn't try to wait for this bounce right here is because there was a time that I tried to wait for one of these bounces on these larger cap stocks, and it blew right through this. I mean, it had outstanding news. It ran up almost like this, and it was just cooling off, and I was like, it's gonna bounce, and it blew through that thing, and I ended up, literally breaking even. Just what was a outstanding profit turned into a stupid trade, because basically it went up in that other stock before, and went up like this, and I didn't lock in those gains because I was expecting it to bounce right here off this middle line and cool off and then shoot back up. And a lot of times it does that, and I was banking on it, and I lost all of my profit. Absolutely stupid. So, and when it gets like this, I lock it in, and I go on to the next one. So, I appreciate you guys taking your time to watch this video. If you already know, or if you don't know, I should actually say, I have a free stock trading course. Go to the playlist section. There's 2 different styles there. They are in order, and watch them in order. If you skip around, you will miss so much information. And also, if you don't watch the whole video, there's so many details that you will miss out on. So, I appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one.